Hi everyone, welcome back on another video. So today we are going to discuss about an interesting program which is Google Developer Student Club Lead. Student Club, yeah. I know that you are all aware about this community program. So basically in this video we are going to discuss about how you can become a next Developer Student Club Lead. So yeah, and if you don't know about me, I'm Summer, currently a DSC lead at PGDB College, and yeah, I'm leading this club from past 1 year. So I think I'm the right person to explain you all about the process and how you can become a DSC lead at your campus. So yeah, before moving forward, I just want you to please subscribe to this channel and like this video, and make sure to share this with all your friends because this video will be really helpful to other students. So let's discuss about today's agenda, like what we are discussing today. First thing is we are talking about Developer Student Club. Ki what is this club all about? Then how you can become a DSC lead, because the form process is currently open. मतलब registration start हो गए and last date to apply is 20th of April. So very few days are left and lots of things you have to do. So yeah, we will be discussing about everything. Then after that, what are the perks you will get after becoming DSC lead? Because I'm also a DSC lead and I've received lots of amazing opportunities, perks, and many more things, which I will cover in the later part of the section. Then in the third part, I will discuss about my own experience as a lead, how I become a DSC lead, and what are the things changed in my life. Okay. Then the selection criteria, like there are basically two criteria, so we will be discussing about this in this video. First is the form process, then the interview. Okay. So before moving forward, let's get started with our intro. Let's discuss about Google Developer Student Club. What is this club all about? So basically this club helps students to bridge the gap between theory and practice. So basically Google Developer Student Club community groups are the communities groups for college and university students who are interested in Google developer technologies. So students from all undergraduate or graduate with an interest in growing as a developer are welcome. So by joining DSC, students grow their knowledge in peer-to-peer environment and build some cool projects for local businesses and communities. So this is all about Google Developer Student Clubs. And if we talk about the stats in India, so there are around 278 clubs across 120 plus cities. And this is the stat of 2020 and 2021. Now let's discuss about Developer Student Club lead. Who is that lead? Basically, DSC lead is that student or a person who run the DSC chapter in their community. So once a year, Google select DSC lead from the colleges, so who have an interest, who have some qualities of leaderships and build some projects, and they have some good profile. So basically Google Developer Student Club lead are the passionate leaders at their university who are dedicated to helping their peer learn and connect. So this is all about Developer Student Club lead, and these lead may be pursuing various undergraduate or graduate university degrees, and but have some good fundamental knowledge of software development concepts. So this is all about Google Developer Student Club lead. And it's not necessary whether you are from technical or not. If you are interested in becoming DSC lead, then and you are from any other background, then you can also apply as a DSC lead. So yeah, this club is for every person who is an interest in some technology. Okay. And by the way, applications are open now, so you can apply from the website. I will cover the website part in the later part of the section. So yeah. Now let's discuss about the qualities of DSC lead. कि क्या क्या qualities होनी चाहिए एक DSC lead में. So first quality is leadership, because you have to run a club And you also have to manage your teammates, because in your team you also, because it's not an individual contribution, you have to contribute, or you have to grow this club with help of your team. So you must have a leadership qualities. The first thing is the leadership qualities. Second thing is you must be aware about the technologies. And third part is uh, you must have your profile. Like your profile should be very good. Like you must create your LinkedIn profile, or you have your GitHub profile where you can show your projects. Then the fourth part is you must have your portfolio website where you can show your work, what you have done till now, so that they can directly see all your work and select you for the interview rounds. So these are some of the qualities you must have. So yeah, now let's discuss about my own journey, like how did I started my club and all the things. Yeah, so it's about, let's get back to around 2 years ago. It's the month is August, I think. Before the COVID, around it's around 2019. At the month of August, I just go for meetups. Like meetups are the place where you attend lots of webinars, lots of seminars, where you can eat, where you can also eat pizzas and drink coffees, connect with people, and get some knowledge about technologies. And it's free of cost. So there I see a bunch of students hosting an event, which excites me a lot. And I just go to that person whose name is Divyansh, and I just ask, what is this all about? Then he said that this is powered by DSC, where we are hosting events, inviting speakers, building projects. So from that day, it really excited me, and I just go to my home and search about Developer Student Club. And yeah, from that day, I just focus and work on my profile and what are the things needed for becoming a DSC lead. And then after building everything and preparing everything for past few months, then I just apply for the DSC lead, and fortunately I got selected for 2020-2021 quarter, 2020-2021. So I just selected, so yeah, I just got selected for this program. And yeah, this is a little small journey about this program. After that, it takes some time to build this community, because I am the first person who started this club in my campus. So yeah, I have to approach my faculty advisor, then I have to build a team. And currently in my campus there are around 17 plus students, 17 plus core members in my team, and they are really working in this club. And yeah, so this is all about the program. And as a DSC lead, I have conducted lots of events and sessions. So yeah, you can check this out. It's on the web, like dscpgdav.live. So this is all about the small experience as a DSC lead, and I also learn a lot from this program. So, and yeah, now let's discuss about the perks of becoming DSC lead. First is you will get a swag kit. So I will put a description. I will put a link in this video, so you can check this out. It will be, I think, here, where I have explained the DSC swag kit, like kya kya tha us swag kit mein. So you can check this out. So it will be showing in this upper part and this other side. So yeah, and also I get this headset. So yeah, and I'm using it on a daily basis. So it's a daily basis work for me. So yeah, there are lots of amazing things. First, you will get a swag kit. You will also get a mentorship from Google, and also there are lots of upskilling session which is provided by the Google team only. So yeah, and the best part about the DSC lead is you will get a network of 278 plus DSC leads, so across the India. Like, best part is about networking. You can interact with them Also, you can collaborate with your clubs. So in this way, your interaction is also growing, plus your network is also growing. So these are the benefits you will get. Also, there are lots of amazing things like after becoming DSC lead, they are also providing a separate platform for DSC lead only, where you can get content on a daily basis. Like if you want to learn about any technology, they will all provide the contents. So yeah, these content are really helpful to grow your developer journey. Also, they are providing a platform where you interact with other GDG members or Google members. So yeah, it means you will get a network of lots of amazing like-minded people. So these are some amazing perks you will get.
So yeah, here you can see the screen. So basically what you have to do is you have to just type DSC lead, okay, on any browsers, and just hit the first link which you can see. As you hit this link, you will come up with this website, so which shows that Developer Student Club leads. So as you can see that there is an apply button, and here is the list of the countries where you can apply. So if you are in India and if you are an Indian citizen, then the last day to apply is 20th of April. So yeah, you can check this out. After that, let's discuss about the eligibility criteria, like what are the criteria they have set for DSC lead. So as you can see that the first is have a minimum of 2 years left until graduation. So it can be a 2 year or 1 year. Like if you are a bachelor degree, then you can apply in your second year or first year first, okay. And if you are in a pre-final year, then that would be great. After that, you must be enrolled in any undergraduate program at college. So yeah, and the main important part is you have to commit to this program for 1 year. So basically it's a 1 year program, so you have to give your time for at least 1 year, okay. After that, you must be passionate about creating impact in the community. So as you can see that DSC is a community program, so this is all about this. Then you have some strong technical understanding of computer programming and of software engineering, have experience with event planning or leading a team, because you have to organize events or also leading a team, so it's also a important skill set. And have some connection to the local developer communities, so that you can connect with the communities and organize event in a larger scale. So you need some help, so you can contact with your near GDGs, Google Developer Groups, and host a meetup event ideally once a month and at least every 3 months. So yeah, you have to, if you want to make your club active, then you have to organize event on a monthly basis. Once a month, that's enough, and it's up to you whether you want to host lots of event in a month or once a month. So minimum is at least you have to conduct an event once a month or at least every 3 months. So yeah, this is some basic eligibility criteria. So yeah, after that, let's jump over to the form process. So basically you have to click apply button. After apply, you will come up with this new website. So yeah, so earlier in my case, there is some Google form, so I just have to fill the Google form, but the questions are same this time also, so there is not a difference in any questions, but the platform is different this time. So earlier I have to just fill the form, now it's a website. They have put it all in a website kind of way. So yeah, so as you click apply now, but then you have to sign up for this program. So I have already signed up, as you can see. Then they will ask in which country your institute is located, so I just click India. After that, institution name. So they will be asked the institution name. If there is two cases. First case is if your club has already DSC in your campus, then that's easy, then you just have to select your college name. Second is if you are the first person who want to start your club, or there is no DSC chapter in your campus, then you just have to click add a new chapter. So you just have to put your college name. So that's it. So I have already a chapter in my campus last year, started the DSC club in my college, so I just click my college name, which is PGDB College. Then campus location, so yeah, it's Delhi, so I just click Delhi. Then jump over to the next step. These points are very important, so yeah, let's see one by one. First thing, they will ask all your links. So first is website. So in website, you can show your portfolio website, where you have where you can put all your work, everything on your personal website. So just give the link. If your website is deployed, then you just have to click share the link of your portfolio website. And if you don't deploy it, then it's very easy, like you can deploy it on Netlify or GitHub Pages. So yeah, If you want any help regarding the portfolio, I will also put some templates related to the portfolio websites, so you can use these templates and build your website. So yeah, you can check this in the description. After that, Twitter handle. If you have a Twitter handle, then that's enough, because every developer has their Twitter handle, and it's necessary for every developer. So yeah, you can give your Twitter handle if you have. After that, you have to share your Facebook ID. So yeah, then it's not necessary if you don't have a Facebook or very active on Facebook. Yeah, you can give, it's not required. But the most important requirement is GitHub, because every developer has a portfolio, because every developer has their GitHub account, and every developer has their project which are on GitHub. So they need some validation, or ki you have created the projects, so you can share your GitHub profile, because in GitHub you have, because GitHub is a platform where you host all your projects, so they just need your GitHub link. So just put your GitHub link. Then if you have your Stack Overflow account, then that's easy, because last year I don't have the account, so I haven't put it Stack Overflow account. Most important part, LinkedIn. I'm very active on LinkedIn, and you can check my profile, Samarjit Bhai. And yeah, LinkedIn is very important, so you have to make your LinkedIn profile very strong. And if you need any help regarding the LinkedIn, I'm also conducting lots of LinkedIn profile seminars, webinars. So yeah, you can check this out. And also, if you need any help, then you can just comment it. I will definitely help you out regarding the LinkedIn issues. Then Medium. Why they need Medium? Because they need any blogs which you have written from in last month or in the current week. So that's why they need article from you, or any blog related to any technical thing. So yeah, so Medium basically is a platform where you put all your blogs. So if you don't create a Medium account, then you can create it and write a blog related to any domain or any technical thing, and just share the link of that article. You can write on GitHubs or open source or anything. It's all up to you. Then Quicklab. So it's not necessary, like most of the students are beginners. So if you don't have a Quicklabs account, then that's no worry. And if you have your Quicklabs account, then that's easy. Then other links. So if you have any other links, and if you want to show your projects or anything, then you can share this link at here. Yeah. So now moving forward with, now let's click next step. Now these are the very important questions, and mostly from this question they will select you for the next round. So first question is, what is your motivation to run a DSC chapter at your college? So you have to give reasons, like why you want to run a DSC chapter in a college. So yeah, you can share your reasons. And there is also some description. Have you been a part of any community before? Mention what inspired you to run a community and how GDSC would impact your communities. So yeah, if you are in part of any community like GDG, Women Tech Maker, then that's a plus point. And you also have to mention why your GDSC would impact your communities. So why you want to, why this community is needed in your campus. So you can put all the reasons at this in this question. After that, what is your experience in leading a project or a team? So if you have any experience in leadership, like if you build any project with a team, then you can mention this in this block. Or if you are leading a team, or if you build any projects related to any domain, any technical things, then you can mention it in this block. Or if you have any experience about team leader in your campus, in your school or in college, then you can also mention it here. So basically you have to mention it, what are the challenges for you have faced while building that project or leading your team. How did you solve that problem? What is the best part of being a leader for you? Basically they are checking your leadership skills, so you have to just mention it. So yeah, third question is what technology do you find most interested and why? What is your experience with the technology? So there are lots of Google technologies available on the internet, like Firebase, Google Cloud, and Action on Google, Flutter, Android. So you have to mention which technology really excites you. Like if we talk about myself, the technology which excite me is Action on Google. So I love to know more. I love to research about voice technology, how voice work. So these technology really excite me. So in my time I just mentioned I really excited about the voice technology, how they work, and it's really fast in your work. So you just have to mention it. And what are the problems you are facing while learning? So these are the things. Now the main important part is record a 90-second video, and what you have to basically tell in this video is why you are the right person to become GDSC, Google Developer Student Club lead at your college. So in this video, basically you have to present yourself and mention relevant key why you should, what should you know about you, what we should know about you. Copy and paste the video. Yeah. So basically in this video format, you have to explain ki, why you need DSC club in your campus. After becoming DSC lead, what are the things you will do, and everything. So yeah, these are the things you have to mention. I also put the link of my own video submission. You can check this out. I think it will be there in the upper part of this video. So you can just click this and see my own submission, and you will get some reference ki what are the things you have to tell in your recorded video. And don't worry if you don't have an experience of recording video. Just have your phone and start recording. Even at my time, I use a simple phone to record a 90-second video. So yeah, after that I just edit it, and yeah, that's it. Give some animations, and yeah, you can use free tools, free video editing tools for some video enhancements. Okay, so be confident. The tip is, while speaking, you have to be confident ki I want to become DSC lead because the reasons which you want to show tell in this video. Like in my campus, there is some a lack of technical awareness, and if I become DSC lead, then I will introduce some latest technology and make them aware about the technologies. Also, you can share that there are lots of students who are interested in technologies, but they don't know about these technologies, and they are not. And as I become DSC lead, I will teach non-tech students also. I will also teach non-tech students and make them aware about the technologies. So these are the things you have to be mentioned. So basically, in this video, you have to mention why you are the right person to become GDSC lead at your college. Okay, so this is the important question. So yeah, and after that you have to just upload it on your YouTube channel. So, or yeah, that's it. Then just click next step, and yeah, let's wait. Yeah, this is the final confirmation. Okay, if you get selected as a DSC lead, it's a 1-year commitment. So yeah, I know leading a DSC is a 1-year commitment. You just have to take it. I read all through guidelines and agree to them, and just click submit. So after submitting your form, it will take a couple of months for the interview round. So in case your form got selected, then you will get a mail from the DSC community that you are selected for the next round, which is an interview process. So basically, most of the students clear the form round. If your form is really good, then you will definitely clear this round. Second round is very important, where you have to show your confidence level, and you have to speak confidently while giving your interview round. And don't worry, the interview is not too much technical. It's basically, this interview is to know yourself, like who you are and are you the right person to lead your campus, because DSC is a great program and they really want a right person to lead the campus, to lead a DSC in their campus. So they just want to know more about yourself in the interview process. And always make sure that your form, all the things you mention in the form should be authentic and clear, and clear. Okay, because in the interview round they will ask about something from that form also. So let me share my own experience, how my interview goes. So yeah, basically I have there are lots of slots available. So after fill my form, then I got my interview message after 30 days later, and they just asked me to select any date for the interview round. So yeah, I just selected a date, and its timing is morning onward, because the call is from the interviewer is from USA. So yeah, so I select the timing around morning. So it's about 8 o'clock to 8:15. So it's a 15 to 20 minute interview process. So yeah, so basically in the interview process you have to be confident. Make sure your internet connection should be good, and also your camera should be in a proper position. Make sure to dress well on your interview day, and camera should be on and your voice should be audible. So all these things you have to test in the previous day. Okay, so yeah, these are the common mistakes people do, that sometimes their camera doesn't work or their voice is not audible. So yeah, so I've checked everything in the previous day. So on the day of interview I'm a little bit nervous, but then thought ki interview to hai, so don't worry, and yeah, be confident. So yeah, so during the interview I'm just confident and answer all their questions. So yeah, so questions are very relatable to your form process and your own experience. So they asked me about the projects what you have built, about my hackathon experience. So I expressed my hackathon experience ki, what project I have built with my team, and team leadership skills ki, in this project what you have done and what are the challenges you have faced, then why you want to become DSC lead, and many other questions they have asked. And at the end they ask a question for themselves ki, do you have any questions for me? So don't leave this like I don't have any question for you. Ask any questions which you think is really important. Ask any question related to DSC. Okay, so this is the interview process I have given, and yeah, after giving the interview process, I get some insight. Yeah, I will be selected, and yeah, my interview process is going very well. So yeah, so after a month, it's around August, I think, mid-August, and I just get a mail that I got selected for DSC lead, and I just jumped over my feet, and yeah, I just called my friend Abhinav and share with them, and he's also got selected for DSC lead at the campus. So we both are very happy and joy, and just talk for around 15 to 20 minutes and share our experience. So yeah, this is all about the DSC lead experience and everything. So I hope that you will apply for this program, and it's a great program, and best part is it's collaborate with Google, so you will get a tag of Google and you can show it on your resume like I'm a DSC lead, and it will give some weightage. So, and it's all about community. So if you are a community guy, then this program is for you. And here you can see there in their website that they believe in 3 things. First thing is connect, second thing is learn, and third thing is grow. So these are the things they believe in it. Okay, and the best part is you will get to learn about lots of new skills, personal skills and technical skills. Both skills you will learn from this club. Okay, and if you don't know about any club, you can find it a club near you and just join the community, interact with your core members, leads, and everything. So yeah, this is all about Google Developer Student Club and how you can become a Developer Student Club lead. So yeah, now it's time to wrap up this video. I know that it's a little bit long. So yeah, and before wrap up this video, I just want to tell you that if you need any kind of help related to your form process, or if you want any kind of help to about how to become DSC lead, and if you're stuck at any point, then please feel free to ping me on LinkedIn and any other platform like Twitter, LinkedIn. I'm very active on LinkedIn. So yeah, you just ping me about any problem or issue you're facing while filling the form, and or any interview tips. I am very happy to help you out. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Now the most important part of this video is to subscribe to my channel, and yeah, like this video. If you really find it helpful, then please like this video. I will more than happy to help you out in any case. So yeah, that's it guys, and yeah, keep learning, keep going, and keep hustling. So yeah, bye everyone.